Asked to compare and contrast how Australia has performed over the last 2.5 years with what would have happened had we not taken action.
That's right.
Now, the shadow treasurer had inflation with a 6 in front of it when they were elected, a 6 in front of it. Now it has a 2 in front of it.
Yep. Thanks, Mr Speaker. The point of order is on relevance. The Prime Minister's made a habit of recharacterising every question entirely differently to the question asked, and he should be pulled up for relevance.
That isn't a point of order. That's a comment by the member for Deakin. If a question, order. As I said to the Leader of the Opposition, and I've said to others during the week, we're simply not going to get up and people just to say how they feel or what they like to say during question time. There are rules to follow and there are standing orders to follow. So if you're entitled to take a point of order, and I gave you that courtesy, but you didn't show the same respect to the chamber by simply getting up and saying you didn't like how the Prime Minister was answering the question or whatever he was doing. So you're going to leave the chamber under 94A. So we're going to listen to the Prime Minister. I'm going to make sure he's being directly relevant to the topics he was asked about. He can't go around the world, but I'm going to make sure he's being directly relevant.
Thanks very much, Mr Speaker. I'll go directly to cost of living and what we have done and what the alternative would have been. Had we not acted, 84% of taxpayers would be worse off if you compare what we put in place with what they supported. 2.9 million taxpayers would have not got 1 cent if they had had their way. Australians who rely upon PBS medicines would be $1 billion worse off because they said no to cheaper medicines. Families would have missed out on over 900,000 free doctor's appointments. I'm sorry for mentioning that word free because we know what their approach is there, because they said no to Medicare urgent care clinics.